morning students. Today we are going to learn probability of an event. So what is probability of an event? Look at page number 122. See, in mathematical language, when possibility of an expected event is expressed in number. So possibilities of an expected event is expressed in number. It is called probability. It is expressed as a fraction or percentage using the following formula. So the formula is given here as probability of an event. Probability is represented as P and A is the event here. So probability of event A is equal to, or any event, this letter will change according to what name you give for the event. So probability of event A is equal to number of sample points in event A upon number of sample points in the sample space. So in short, we can write it as probability of event A is equal to number of elements of event A upon number of elements of the sample space. So in short, we can write in this way. So let us go with practice set 5.4. Here first question. If two coins are tossed, find the probability of the following events. First one, getting at least one head. Second one is getting no heads. So for this we have to first write the sample points, we have to write the events, then find the probability. So two coins are tossed, find the probability of the following events. For this, so sample space is equal to as H. Two coins are tossed, so HT or TH or TT. These are the sample points. So number of elements of the sample points is equal to as 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for event A is a for first question, A be the event of getting at least one head, of getting at least one head. One or more than, at least words when it comes, it one head or more than one. So event A is having the elements as HH, HT and TH. So number of elements of event A is equal to as 3. So probability of event A is equal to number of elements of event A upon number of sample points. So that is equal to as 3 by 4. Now let us go with the second question here. Given as getting no head. Let B be the event that, here we have to start with let. So let B be the event that getting no head. Event of getting no head. Getting no head. No head means only tail. So event B is having the elements as TT, that is, therefore number of elements of event B is equal to as 1. So probability of event B will be equal to as number of elements of event B upon number of elements of the sample points. So that is equal to 1 by 4. So we have completed first question. Let us go with the second question. See, if two dice are rolled simultaneously, find the probability of the following events. So two dice is rolled. How to write the sample points I have taught you that day, so I will not write the whole thing here. So here sample points is having as 1, 1, 1, 2 and so on. We have got 6, 6 at last. So number of elements of the sample point is equal to 36. You know that. But you have to write everything. You cannot write in short. I have already taught you. So I am not repeating the same thing again because it takes long time. So but for if such type 2 questions comes, then also you have to write all the sample points. Now for this first question, what is given? The sum of the digit on the upper face is at least 10. At least means at least 10 or more than 10 we have to take. Sum of the digits on the upper face is at least 10. So let A be the event that the sum of the digits on the upper face. The digits on the upper face is at least 10. So at least 10 means, see, in the first line 1 and 6. So it won't give any sum as 10. Second line 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 6. No. Third line 3, 1, 3, 6. No, it doesn't give the sum as 10. Fourth line it will give 4 and 6. 4 and 6, the sum is here 10. Then next line, fifth line is 5 and 5. You will give you 10. The next one is 5 and 6 give you 11. Then next last line we have got 6 and 4 give you the sum as 10. Then 6 and 5 give you the sum as 11 and 6 and 6 give you the sum as 12. So at least 10 means 10 and more than 10. So here the number of elements of event A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is equal to 6. So probability of event A will be equal to number of elements of A upon number of elements of the sample point, that is equal to 6 by 36. So 6 1 are 6 6 are 36. So this is equal to 1 by 6. Now we come to the next question. Now we go to the second question. See, let B be the event that the question is given as the sum of the digits on the upper face is 33. So let us take let B be the event that the sum of the digits on the upper face is 33. You know that here the sample points, the sum at the maximum is 12 only. 6 and 6. 6 plus 6 give you 12. So 33 doesn't come in this event. So this is an impossible event. So there are no elements here. So therefore the number of elements of event B will be equal to as 0. So probability of event B is equal to number of elements of event B upon number of sample points. So here it is 0, sample points is 36, so naturally it is equal to 0. So probability of B is equal to 0. Come to the third question here. It is given that the digit on the first dice is greater than the digit on the second dice. So the digit on the first dice is greater than the digit on the second dice. So 1 1 here every time it will be smaller, and the first digit is smaller only. So here we can take, let C be the event that the digit on the first die on the first dice B is greater than the digit on the second. The digit on the second dice. So, event C is having that means the first number must be greater than the second one. So, in the first line, see 1, 1, 1, 2, it is always one is smaller. So, in the second one, 2 and 1. Second one, line 2 and 1. 2 is greater. Then, we go to the afterwards, 2 is smaller than the other numbers. Third line, 3 and 1. Then 3 and 2. Fourth line we have 4 and 1. Then 4 and 2. Then 4 and 3. Then fifth line we have got 5 and 1. 5 and 2. 5 and 3. Then 5 and 4. Then sixth line we have got 6 and 1. 6 and 2. 6 and 3. 6 and 4. 6 and 4. Then we have 6 and 5. These are the sample points or elements of event C. Therefore, number of elements of event C is equal to as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So, probability of event C is equal to number of elements of event C upon number of elements of the sample points. So, it is equal to 15 by 36. 3 tables. 3 5s are 15, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. That is equal to 5 by 12. So, probability of event C is 5 by 12. Let us go with the next fifth question, that is C. A card is drawn at random from a pack of well-shuffled 52 cards, 52 playing cards. We find the probability that the card drawn is an As card and a spade. So here when sample points, number of, here we cannot write the sample points. So number of sample points of the sample space is equal to as 52. So let the card drawn be as, let A be the event that, A be the event that the card drawn is an Ace card. So here how many Aces is there? 4 Aces is there. So number of elements of event A is equal to as 4. So probability of an event A is equal to number of elements of event A upon number of elements of sample point, that is equal to 4 by 52. So it is equal to 4 ones are 4, 4 3 is 12, 1 by 30. Next, in the same manner here, let B be the event that the card drawn is a spade card. So you know that there are 13 spade cards. So therefore here number of elements of event B is equal to as 30. So probability of event B is equal to number of elements of event B upon number of sample points, that is equal to 13 by 52. So This is also equal to as 1 by 4. Because 13 4 is 52. So this is equal to 1 by 4. This is the solution. Now let us start with the problem set 5. In this first question you have to do it as homework. Second question. Basketball players John, Wasim, Akash were practicing the ball drop in the basket. The probabilities of success for John, Wasim and Akash are given as 4 by 5. That is for John. Probabilities of success for John. Of success for John is given as 4 by 5. Then for Wasim given as 0.83 and for Akash given as 58% respectively. So probability, what is given that the question is who had the greatest probability of success. So probability of success for each we have to find out in percentage, because it can be, probabilities can be read in percentage also. So probability of success, probabilities for probability of success for John is equal to as 4 by 5 given. Change it into percentage, multiply by 100. So 5 as a 5, 520 are, that is equal to 4 to the 8, 80%. So in the same manner, probability for of success for Wasim is equal to given as 0.83. Change this as in as a rational number, decimal form. So 83 by, after 0.2 or 2 digits to put 0. So that means 83 by 100 means it is equal to as 83%. Then probability for of success for Akash, that is given as, already it is given as 58%. 58%. So you compare this 80%, 83 and 58. Which is the greatest? Wasim's probability of success for Wasim is the greatest. That is equal to 83%. Therefore, probability of success for Wasim is the greatest. For Wasim is the greatest. This is the solution for this question. Now let us go with question number 3. In a hockey team, there are 6 defenders, 4 offenders and 1 goalie. Out of these, 1 player. So total players in the hockey, that becomes the sample points. So total players in the team. That is equal to 6 plus 10 plus, 6 plus 4 plus 1, that is equal to 11. So number of sample points of the sample space is equal to as 11. Now, out of this, 1 player is to be selected randomly as a captain. Find the probability of the selection that the goalie will be selected. that the captain selected is the goalie. So, for first question, let A be the event that the captain selected is the goalie. So here only one goalie is there. So number of elements of event A is equal to as 1. Therefore probability of event A is equal to 1 by 11. For the second question, a defender will be selected. So there are 6 defenders. So let B be the event that the captain selected is the defender. So number of elements of event B, there are 6 defenders. So it is 6. Therefore probability of event B is equal to number of elements of event B upon number of elements of the samples points. So 6 by 11. So this is the solution. Now let us solve 9th question of the problem set. Remaining you have to do it as homework. The question is length and breadth of a rectangular garden are 77 meters and 50 meters. So the length is 77 meters and the breadth is 50 meters given. There is a circular lake in the garden having a diameter 14 meters. Due to wind, a towel from a terrace on a nearby building fell into the garden. Then find the probability of the event that it fell in the lake. So from the terrace the towel falls. So we have to find out the probability that the towel falls in the lake. So for this you have to find out area of the rectangle and area of the circle also. So length of rectangle is equal to as given 77 meters. Breadth of rectangle is equal to as 50 meters given. Therefore area of rectangle is equal to as length into breadth, that is equal to 77 into breadth 50, and that is equal to as 0, 5, 7, 35, carry 3, 5, 7, 35, 38 square meter. This is the area. Now let us find out here diameter of the circle given. Diameter of circle equal to as 14 meters given. So to find out area we need radius. Therefore radius is equal to as radius of circle is equal to as 7 meters. Therefore area of circle is equal to as pi r square. Pi is 22 by 7 into radius is that is 7 r square. 7 into 7. 7 cancels. So 22 into 7 remains, that is equal to 7 to the 14, carry over 7 to the 14, 15 square meter. We got area of the rectangular field and we got area of the lake also. So what is the probability? Therefore the probability that the towel falls in the lake, that is equal to as area of circle upon area of rectangle. Area of rectangle. This is equal to area of circle we already found out 154 upon area of circle, rectangle is 3850. So let us cancel it and bring it in the simplest form to find the probability. So you can cancel it with the 7 2s are 14, 7 2s are carry 1, 7 2s are 14. 7 5 is 35, 3 remaining, carry 3, again 7 5 is 35, 0. So 11 2s is 22, 11 5 is 55, 2 1s are, and this is 25. So it is equal to as 1 by 25. This is the probability of that the turtle falls in the lake. Now let us go with the next question, that is this all questions you can do it on your own. You have to practice. They are very similar to the questions which I have solved in the exercise. Now let us go with question number 15, the star mark question. Question 15, star mark question. See, a two-digit number is to be formed from the digits 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Repetition of the digit is allowed. Find the probability that the number so formed is a prime number. Second question, multiple of 4, and third question, multiple of 11. So a two-digit number is to be formed from the digits given as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repetition of the digit is allowed. So this is the sample space we have to do. The numbers is two-digit numbers we have formed out of this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So repetition of the number is allowed. So first we'll start with 10, 11, 1, 1, 12, 13, 14. Next with 2, 2, 0, 20, 21, then 22, 23, 24. Next with 3, 3, 0, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Next with 4, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So this is over. Now number of elements of the sample space is equal to as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It is 20. Now let us go with the first question. First question is that we have to find the probability that the number so formed is a prime number. So let A be the probability that, let A be the probability, let A be the event that the number formed is a prime number. So we get event A. What are the elements of event A? Prime number. Select the prime numbers from here. 11, 13, 23, 11, 13, 23. Next is 31. Next 41 and 43. So number of elements of event A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probability of event A is equal to number of elements of event A upon number of the sample points. That is equal to 6 by 20. That is equal to 2 3s are 2 10s are 20. Okay, we go to the next question. Given here, that is multiple of 4. The number so formed, 2-digit number so formed is the multiple of 4. So let B be the event that the number formed is a multiple of 4. So we will have the elements as multiple of 4. 4 is 4, 4 3 is 12. 4 4 is 16, 4 5 is 20, 4 6 is 24, 4 7 is 28, 4 8 is 32, 4 9 is 36, 4 10 is 40, and 4 11 is 44. So number of elements of event B is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So probability of event B, again it is number of elements of event B upon number of elements of the sample point, that is equal to 6 by 20, and that will give you again 3 by 10. Now third question is that it must be multiple of 11. So let C be the event that the number formed is a multiple of 11. So event C has the elements as multiple of 11. 11 itself, then 11 2s is 22, 11 3s are 33 is there, and 11 4s is 44, the last number. So number of elements of event C is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So probability of event C is equal to number of elements of event C upon number of elements of the sample space, that is equal to 4 by 20, and that is equal to 4 on the 4, 4 5 is 20. So this is the solution. Let us solve question number 16. This is also a star mark question. The faces of a dice bear numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the dice is rolled twice, then find the probability that the product of digits on the upper face is 0. Now, as you have learnt already, to form the sample points of the sample space, when 2 dice is rolled, generally dice is having numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But here it is given that it is having the number as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Therefore, the sample points of this sample space will be equal to as like we formed with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The same way we have to form now sample points with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So first comes 0 and 0. Next 0 and 1. 0 and 1. Next 0 and 2. Next 0 and 3. Next 0 and 4. Next 0 and 5 over. Next line with 1 we have to start. 1 and 0. 1 and 1. Sorry. 1 and 1. 1 and 2. 1 and 3. 1 and 4. 1 and 5. Now next is with 2. 2 and 0. 2 and 1. 2 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 4, 2 and 5. Next with 3, 3 and 0, 3 and 1, 3 and 2, 3 and 3, 3 and 4, then 3 and 5. With 4, 4 and 0, 4 and 1, 4 and 2, 4 and 3, 4 and 4, 4 and 5. 5 and 0, 5 and 1, 5 and 2, 5 and 3, 5 and 4, then last 5 and 5. As like we have the sample points with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The same way here now in the first line you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sample points are there. And this is horizontally. Vertically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we have. So 6 is 36. So number of sample points of the sample space is equal to 36 again. Now what we have to, the question is given that then find the probability that the product of the digits on the upper face is 0. So let A be the probability that, only one question is given. Let A be the probability that the product of digits on the upper face is 0. So event A will have the elements as multiple. 0 into 0 is 0 only. So 0 and 0 will be one element. Next one 0 with all zeros. Wherever you find 0, 0 multiply with any number, it is equal to 0. So wherever 0 is there, take that sample point. So 0 and 1, 0 and 2, 0 and 3, 0 and 4, 0 and 5. Then we have got with 1 and 0, 1 and 0, with 2 and 0, 3 and 0, 4 and 0, 5 and 0. So these are the sample points we have got here. So number of elements of the event A is equal to how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is 11. So probability of event A will be equal to as number of elements of event A upon number of elements of the sample space, that is equal to 11 by here 36. This is not answerable, so this only will be the probability. So this is the solution of this question.